Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Grizzlies. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Nuggets, 2 spots down.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Chris Middleton is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, we've got Tyler Hero. Lyles out there with Fox. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his team on the board to start the game for Memphis.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Schroeder. Jokic. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now Hero. Fox with the screen for Hero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's Schroeder coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jokic sets the screen for Schroeder. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 4. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Offensive rebound. Here's Fox. Pass to Lyles. And here is Bridges. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Schroeder against Morant. Pass to Jokic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Bridges. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thanks, David. And it's Fox with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Strother. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Here's Jokic. He sinks the 11-footer. Jokic has got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down the earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Now Schroeder following the miss by John Morant from deep. And it's Jokic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Middleton looking it over. Jokic kicks to Towns. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Morant passes to Fox. Morant against Schroeder. Baseline jumper. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Schroeder against Morant. Pass to Strother. Jokic with the screen on Hero. And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Bridges gets the screen from Fox. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Grizzlies. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. The ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now Hero after the miss 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. And the wing jumper offline. The Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside, Towns. Here's Strother. He's covered by Hero. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Drills it from outside. Jokic has got 11 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Schroeder. And let's now go to Shams Charania. He's standing by with breaking news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Hey, Kevin. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They're bringing in Isaiah Hartenstein, who many around the league believe is overlooked at times. He's disruptive defensively, not just blocking shots as a 7-footer, but picking up steals, quick to get the ball up the court as well, and, of course, a strong rebounder and efficient scorer. This is a big-time winning move for them.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Here's Morant following the basket by Jokic. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Middleton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fox has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Fox. Middleton finds Jokic, and it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And that...
Oh, my goodness.
Man! Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Jokic. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Fox. Bridges kicks to Fox. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Schroeder setting the pick for Middleton. To the inside. Here's Jokic. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up it. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
The ruling on the floor stands.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a look at the Grizzlies. A 2-0 start in their NBA Cup. What an incredible opportunity they have here tonight.
And the fans are starting to salivate thinking about a 3-0 start in the Cup. And if they win tonight, that would be the case. They'd have a legitimate shot at a perfect group.
Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Right in the pass to Jokic. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. 16 points for Jokic.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
On the wing, Bridges. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Chris Duarte's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Milton. Grizzlies with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Gordon with a screen on Morant. Here's Duarte. And again, Denver no good. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on an 11-3 run. Morant finds Hero. Here's Bridges. Nails the baby hook. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just excel, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
First free throw is good.
Aaron Gordon has a special combination of athleticism and size, and I think his skill set is perfectly tailored for how the game is played today.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Towns, and it's Payton in for Duarte. Floats one. Hero, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. On the wing, Milton. Defended by Bridges. Here's Jokic. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Morant. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Yep, it counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Fox.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Shake Milton is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Duarte in at the 3 set.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Warriors was terrific. He had 42 points and came out of nowhere defensively, blocking shot after shot in an incredible effort. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
And David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it's...
That was something to see.
Good.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. Memphis leading by 10. And here is Hero. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Pass to Jokic to the paint. Here's Joe. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Milton. Still scoreless. Here's Duarte. Now Joe. He's covered by Hero. Morant against Milton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fox, a screen on Milton. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Milton kicks to Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Down low, Jokic with the steal. Going inside, Duarte, good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Lobbed up there for Fox. And another turnover here by Memphis. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a season sweep form last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
And, you know, that's really the difference between the middle-of-the-road team and the true elites. It's a relatively fine line. It's not just playing at your best, but bringing that consistency night in and night out. And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Morant with a wide-open look. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
From deep, Jokic sinks the triple. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Inside, Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Schroeder. Morant with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to Wiles. Lobbed up there for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Now, Joe. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Morant with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And a wide open look for Hero. Cans it from downtown. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Shooter passes to Jokic. That shot missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the 76ers after this game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Joe finds Gordon. And another miss by Denver. And here are the Grizzlies now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Mikal Bridges. Hey, David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for you. Now, it's just November, so they do have some time to make adjustments, but it's a blow nonetheless. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Pass to Strother. Outside, Towns. And it's Jokic missing.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Morant surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Now, here's Morant for 3, and it's Fox with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Pass to Gordon from outside the arc. And it's Fox with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
With the drive. Rebound by the Nuggets. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
To the inside. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Hero. Off on the layup.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
To the paint, here's Strother. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Physical play from Bridges.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And now let's thank you for being with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Trey Lyles out there with Fox. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Morant. And it's Hero in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 12.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Memphis. Out to Morant. Back to Fox. And It's Fox slamming it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Watch outside. Morant against Schroeder. Jokic sets the screen for Schroeder. Shoots from 12. And again, Denver no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Morant. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Middleton dishes to Schroeder. Towns against Lyons. Here's Jokic. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Memphis moving it around. Clark, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow.
Woo. Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Schroeder kicks to Towns. Towns the screen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Towns has got 7 points.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Bridges finds Fox. Fox with the steal. Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
A flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Middleton outside. You can't get that one. Good work defensively by Fox. Memphis with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one's good. Jokic.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Morant against Schroeder. Bridges outside. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Pass to Strother. Towns wide open. Offline with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Towns with the steal. Schroeder, left side. Jokic with it. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are...
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Here's Towns. And it's rebounded by Morant. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 13 points.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Driving inside. And it's denied by Fox. Pass to Morant. Fires for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Wilkins is checked in for Hero. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Denver. Schroeder with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Back to Joe. Jokic with the screen on Bridges. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Schroeder against Morant. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Schroeder against Morant. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fox with the screen for Morant. And the Grizzlies take on two more.
An offensive juggernaut. Really, Morant is capable of getting it done from just about anywhere.
Here's Joe. Again, the Nuggets score. Now Morant. 18 points for him. Fox a screen on Schroeder. Morant passes to Fox. Out to Morant. Fires the three. With one on the clock, and it's Fox with the jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And the layup's good off the glass. Jokic has got 11 points in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Bridges, no one around him. Fox controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Weddington, he's checked in for Memphis. The Nuggets also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Jokic. And it's Jake Milton in for Chris Middleton. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Morant against Schroeder. To the middle. Towns down low. Guarded by Fox. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Grizzlies call timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
There's Hero with the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Peyton in at the 3, the small forward.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Grizzlies leading by 16.
Doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets trail by 17. Jokic with the screen on Morant. Jacks up a 3. And Jokic is good on the 3.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Outside, Hero. Inside, here's Fox. Kicks it out to Hero. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Joe off target with his 3. Memphis leading by 16. Outside, Fox. Yes, that goes in. Fox has got 43 points.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now Jokic over Fox, and it's Jokic missing. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
Then the shooters check in for the Nuggets. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Milton kicks it over to Schroeder. A floater in deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 49 points in the game.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Lobbed up there for Fox. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Schroeder outside from deep. Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 assists now tonight. Morant against Schroeder. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jokic with the steal. Schroeder against Morant. Schroeder passes to Gordon. At the elbow, Jokic. And it's Fox with the rebound. And it's Fox with the ball for the Grizzlies. 19-point game. Morant passes to Fox. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Pass to Gordon. Schroeder outside. Fox against Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has got 54 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Morant against Schroeder, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A different look for Denver. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Middleton subbed in for Shake Milton. Here's Joe. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, Middleton with it. Clock at 6. Morant against Schroeder. Shoots over Morant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tries from 16. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 21. Schroeder kicks to Towns. Schroeder setting the pick for Towns. Denver gets it back.
Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Towns with the steal. Middleton against Bridges. Middleton can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 21. To the paint. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Jokic. Good work defensively by Fox. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Denver making a switch here. Strother's checked in. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Mobley comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's Wennington in for Bridges. On defense, Memphis. Towns, high post. Mobley's there. Jokic sets the screen for Schroeder. Pass to Jokic. It's intercepted. Here's Fox. Out to Morant. It's tipped. Jokic finds Schroeder. Now here's Towns. Takes a three. It's not going to go for him.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Jokic high post. Pass to Strother. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Towns kicks it over to Schroeder. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic, no good. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Morant passes to Fox. And that one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Back to Schroeder. And good that time.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Puts it up from 12, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 27 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Pass to Wennington, stolen by Middleton. Looking to get it going. Again, the Nuggets score.
A top passer at his position, Jokic is consistent at moving the ball.
And for Memphis, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Jokic against Hero. And it's sent back by Jokic. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely. Jokic inside. Guarded by Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.